welcome to my very humble garage gym. But today I'm actually doing my skills training for front lever. So this is gonna be going through like what do I do to warm up, to stretch, and then actually go through the routine. But essentially one of the good things about calisthenics is that, well, you don't really need much. Like, I got my parallettes and where I train a lot of my pushing exercises. And then I have the dip bar, which I use for other pushing exercises, training for full planche, and also I can use this to train for my front lever. But one thing that I kind of had in my mind and that I wanted to talk about is, like the step zero for anybody who wants to get into like fitness or health or anything related to that. And I call it step zero because it's something that you want to do before you even get yourself into a gym or start exercising. And it's really about trying to figure out what's your motivation, what are your goals, what do you really want to do. And if you want to get into this into fitness in some way or another, like, you should really set up yourself for success. And to me, that starts even before you get into the gym. And that really means that you have to go into I call it like a discovery phase, in where you're trying to discover why do you want to do. Do you want to bodybuilding? Do you want to do calisthenics? Do you want to train for a sport? Do you want to just be healthy? Like, whatever your motivations are, you should spend time just trying to figure them out on your own. Like, don't do it because somebody else told you to do it, or because you saw a video and they said that you have to do it. Like no, it has to come from you. Like, psychologically is so much stronger whenever you are able to come up to a decision on your own. And yeah, you can use videos and do your research, use all of these as tools and guidelines, but at the end of the day, it has to be your decision. And the important thing to try to figure out, why do you want to work out? What are your motivations, and for what purpose and for what goal? It's because it's really a journey. It's really a life journey. Not something that if you really want to master something, right? Practice makes perfect. You have to really make sure that whatever you choose to do is going to be your passion. It's going to be something that aligns with your goals and motivation. So you have to go through this discovery phase to figure out why you're doing it. So your motivations, and then what is your end goal. For me, it took me about a year. So I played tennis, and then I stopped working out entirely for a few years because I just, I started working, got busy with work and everything, and then I kind of found myself in a position where I wanted to get back into something, but I didn't know what it was. So it took me about a year of just trial and error. I tried some bodybuilding, I did some powerlifting, I even went back to playing tennis with some friends, and for some reason it just none of that stuck to me. And what stuck with me was calisthenics. But it took me about about a year, honestly, to say, okay, this is what I want to do, and that's okay because it's a year that I invested in myself, right? So that's all I ask for people to do is, yeah, it'll be slower because you're gonna spend some time just kind of trying different things and not really feeling that you're not really getting anywhere with one thing. But the truth is that you're investing in yourself. Once you're able to find that one thing that gives you passion and you love, it's gonna be so much easier to wake up in the morning or night, whatever kind of person you are, to be able to do those workouts and be consistent and be disciplined. Different ways, different paths to calisthenics. You can do calisthenics focusing on training for skills. You can do just focusing on just strength building, or you can also do calisthenics with muscle building in mind. I feel like I was trying to do all three of them at once, and so I would kind of like only do practice skills like once a week, because then I was doing, twice a week I was doing like weighted calisthenics to build up strength and muscle, and then I don't know, it's just I was kind of too out there. So I as of like 4 or 5 months ago, I decided, you know what, I am just going to focus on learning the skills that I want. So what I did is I essentially I picked one skill that I want to learn on the pushing side, and then one skill that I want to learn on the pulling side. And I'm just practicing those until I get them. Like I don't care. I'm just focused on one thing, and that has helped me, I think, quite a bit, honestly, to progress. So I've been training for front lever for pulling on the pulling side, and then for full planche on the pushing side. That's it. I've been warming up. My wrists feel good. One more exercise that I'm gonna do before I start. And it's just some tuck planche rows. It's really good because it's just really, it's still hard enough for me that it just gets my blood flowing really hard. So here I do advance, and then you move up. Just a few. I don't want to get gassed out. It's not easy. There's days like life gets to you, and you're like, I don't want to do this. But that's when, if you have a strong motivation and you are doing something that you love and are passionate about, then it just becomes that much easier or less hard to go to the gym, to go do whatever program you want to do. So that's just like kind of like my takeaway. My takeaway for today is just, go through a discovery phase, find what you want to do, what you would love, and why you're doing it. So what and why, and try different things. Go to Pilates classes, go to yoga classes, do calisthenics, do powerlifting, do whatever. It'll take you some time, yeah. And maybe you'll find it from the first try, you never know. It took me a year though to find calisthenics. But spend that time, invest in yourself, because once you find it, it'll be a game changer, I promise you. Like it'll make working out and achieving your health goals or whatever those fitness goals will be just less hard. I don't want to say easier, just less hard. Alright, gonna get into it now. What I do here is my first 3 sets. I will do it without the band. I still and just do as an advanced tuck planche as I can. and then once I'm getting tired, I'll start using the band, but I'll do assisted front levers. I said tuck punch before, I meant tuck lever. I find it easier to do the assisted tuck lever with the bands than advanced tuck lever. So that's why I start with the hard ones first, since I'm fresh, and then I'll go to the easier ones as I'm getting tired. Alright, let's go. I have a bit of a false grip here, and then I like to come up.
Can I face this? Can I make it? I feel faithless, wish I could replace this. I need changes, I wanna be the greatest. So I will chase it, I will be courageous.
Waking up, every day's tough. I'm just hoping I can make it through the same stuff. Got a bad job, got no love. Feel so alone, feel so stuck. Gotta find something to look forward to. Anything to keep my mind off what I'm going through. But I don't know where to start, what's the first move? Maybe I just try a bunch of different things soon. Yeah, that could be the trick. 100 different things, I mean one has gotta stick. But how exactly do I pick? If I'm good at it, like a really good fit, or maybe passion is it? Something I could do every day, never miss. Something that I love that could feel like a gift. Forget about the money and just find what it is.
Can I face this? Can I make it? I feel faithless, wish I could replace this. I need changes, I wanna be the greatest. So I will chase it, I will be courageous.
Let's go. Enigmatic, I need something like new magic, a new tactic, something that can help me take a stab at it. I wanna move past it, I need some new traffic. Up in my head,
Alright, so I've done 3 without the band, 3 sets. Now we're gonna go head to last few sets here with the band. Now this is the band is doing it, like doing assisted front lever with the band is such a game changer. So, and it's pretty easy to set up. You grab it like this, see if you're gonna fly, and how high you put it is how hard it's going to be, because the less weight is the band gonna be exerting to help you essentially. The lower you put it, the more weight it's gonna be, the more upward force the band is going to exert, so it's going to help you more. So this is a good way for you to track progress. If you wanna, you can do these when you're fresh. I like to put it like on my butt, like just around my butt or just above. When I'm fresh, I can probably put this like on my lower back. But here you go. And then here, aim to always doing full front lever if you're master tuck lever or advanced tuck lever.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I'll make mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will be grinning. These ladies know that I'm sinning, and this is just the beginning. I'm closing in the ninth inning. There ain't no point in resisting. Living life like a dream, live it right, that's the thing. Every night, got a team. I've been tied to the scene. Out on stage, here I'm screaming. Okay, it's a dream, and I pray as a team. One day, it'll be me. If I want it, then I get it. Head down, don't regret it. Push myself to the limit. If I play it, then I win it. I'm just saying, I'm just living for today. For a minute, I don't stay, I just visit. Have no shame, I admit it. Looking right at me to see if I succeed, to see if I believe. They're looking up to me. They want the best of me now. best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me.
That's my front lever focus workout. It's 30 minutes, 31 minutes with the warm-up included. I like it because it's short, straight to the point, and it's not so high volume that I'm able to do it. So I do Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Fridays. I do in the mornings a similar 30-minute workout, but focused on full planche. And then in the evenings, I'll do the front lever one. So I'm such a huge fan of simplicity. And so I learned with myself that the longer a workout goes, if a workout is an hour, those latter 30 minutes are not as intense as the first 30 minutes. So what works for me is like I wake up in the morning, I do half of my workout essentially in the morning, and then the other half I do it in the evening, which a few like hours of separation between them and different body parts so they don't really conflict with each other. And that allows me to work out almost every day. I take Wednesdays are leg and abs, and then Saturdays are legs and abs, and then Sundays is nothing. But so I do take breaks in between, but this is what I do essentially. So anyways, I hope that you liked it, and maybe next time I'll do a video of what I do for my planche workouts essentially. But takeaway from this video, like I mentioned before, is just, discovery phase. That's number one for anybody of you out there that wants to get into some sort of fitness. It doesn't need to be something hardcore. It could just be something like you wanna like feel better. You wanna work on a specific body part of your body, but whatever it is. But you have to go through that process of. You should go through that process of why you want to do it and what's your goal. Go through the discovery phase first before you start taking action. That way you set up yourself for success as much as possible. Right? Later.